Welcome to NingXia Red. We are talking all about one of my very favorite products. And this is a supplemental product. Okay, it comes in bottles, comes in packets, and it comes also in lots of other ways actually. It comes in like a carbonated beverage. It comes with an energy type of beverage. It comes as wolfberries, just the wolfberries, as well as bars and um, a couple other things, and it's in a lot of our other supplements. So wolfberry is an amazing, amazing berry. When I first started drinking NingXia Red, I really kind of questioned what it was about. It was expensive initially, and well, it's an investment in your health, is what I like to say. Okay, and I couldn't really understand why. I didn't really understand the details or the specifics about why people love NingXia Red, but I knew it was nutrition, and that's one of the things we're going to talk about tonight in this class. Is that this is the juices in this drink are nutrition for your body and for everything. And so it really does make a difference. Okay. So what's in this? The famed wolfberry, which is also known as goji berries. And here we can actually buy wolfberries from Young Living. Okay. There are many species of this berry, but there are many varieties of the same species. But wolfberries, I don't think that made sense. There's many wolfberry species or varieties, let me just say, but they're not all created equally. And for the wolfberry in general, for over 2,000 years, was used as a tonic for both the liver and the kidneys. And research shows this to be a staple for health and wellness. In ancient Chinese literature, the wolfberry is said to get its name from the legend of wolves who would eat the berries, gained superior health and prowess, and they were able to establish dominance over all other creatures based on their amplified mind and body characteristics derived from this little berry. Okay, so that's kind of the wolfberry or the legend of it. But they're not, like I said, they're not all created equally. And if you've ever tried wolfberries or goji berries, you'll see them in the store. They're everywhere. Okay, and they kind of do look like raisins or dried cranberries or whatever, but they taste very different. Okay, and Young Living gets our wolfberries from one of the most fertile valleys in China. They ensure not only are they organic, but they're processed, dried, and packaged with the Young Living seed to seal promise of quality. You can find, like I said, packs of wolfberries in any store, but they don't taste the same. And there are as many varieties of wolfberries as there are of raspberries or blueberries in the world. And the majority of them taste bitter, they're gassy and grassy and earthy tasting. But the ones that grow in the Ningxia, this fertile valley of the Ningxia province, are the earth is so filled with rich minerals and plentiful water that this land yields the sweetest, most delicious berry. And if you've ever tried these, they really are sweet. Okay. You can add them. I love adding them to cookies or to just eating them in granola. You can also, though, if you like them reconstituted, you can actually soak them in water. You could throw them in a glass of water and then just drink it and still get the benefits of the wolfberry. You can add them to your oatmeal or to really any food that you desire and get those extra benefits. So wolfberries in general contain potassium, which is one of the single most important minerals to human health and longevity. And it has 21% fiber by weight. So this is more fiber than oat bran. And this is actually one of the highest percentages of fiber in any whole food. So let's talk about fiber for just a little bit. And I'm just picking out a few qualities of these different fruits that we're going to be talking about. There are many other nutrition and facts about them, but just a few of them that I really want to touch on because I think a lot of us in our diets don't get enough of some of these ingredients. So, okay, fiber. Fiber is not only associated with healthy elimination, it's also known to slow your body's breakdown of carbohydrates and absorption of sugar. So that means it helps your body control blood sugar levels. Okay, so if you know people that have, hypoglycemia or diabetes or any of that, they may be low on fiber. Fiber is known for supporting health and heart and organ health. Oh my goodness, heart and organ health. It helps you with your weight loss efforts and management, as it will leave you feeling full longer, which is why fiber is really important to have in your regular meals. The psyllium husk and fiber is known for helping move yeast and fungus out of your body, preventing it from being excreted through the skin and causing skin issues. And fiber also helps the body's inflammation systems maintain their proper levels. So we need fiber. We need it in our diets. And if you're not eating a lot of it, you can get it in part in NingXia Red because of the wolfberries. So you'll also, if you look at the key nutrients and facts, you'll be astounded by the amount of protein, the sheer volume of essential minerals and amino acids, and by the various vitamins and minerals contained in such a small berry as the NingXia wolfberry. Okay. And I don't know if you can see this when before they dehydrate them, look at how they're just tiny little berries. Okay. They contain more beta carotene than carrots, and pound for pound, about 500 times more vitamin C than oranges, which really is unbelievable when you think about it. So NingXia doesn't just contain the wolfberry. It also contains key fruits renowned for their amazing health benefits. While the wolfberry is in the form of puree, these fruits occur in concentrated form. Okay, and all of a sudden I just realized I may have just knocked something out. I may not have read something that I was supposed to. Okay. Okay. All right, while the wolfberry is in the form of puree, these fruits the other fruits that are in this occur in concentrated form. As consumers, we're used to marketing terms such as for orange juice, which states not from concentrate. Have you seen that on an orange juice container? And on commercials, they'll say that, and they make a big deal about that, hey, this is not from concentrate. So major orange juice producers bash the competition, telling the world their juice was pure squeezed juice, never from concentrate. And so we've come to associate this as a negative thing, but really that is not true. And when I read this, it kind of opened, some light bulbs went off in my head, like, oh, okay, this is making more sense now. So if we were to use the whole juice in NingXia Red, you would be receiving mere teaspoons of these fruits in the bottle. So, because this bottle only can hold 25 ounces and it's full, right? So how do you get 6 fruits and a puree in a bottle? So they do that by concentrating it. Concentration of a fruit juice means most of the water occurring in the juice has been removed to yield a thicker, more concentrated form of the juice. That's a good thing. The problem with commercial juice is not the concentrate. It's the fact that they concentrated it to store it for decades in warehouses. Then when they need it, they reformulate it with vats of water and a host of chemicals and other constituents not naturally occurring in the juice to begin with, all to create a Frankensteinian form of orange juice that tastes the same year after year after year. And it's not so unlike what they do for pharmaceuticals, right? They want the same results and the same taste every time. With Young Living, the wolfberry is pureed and forms the bulk star power of this healthy drink. And you can actually see that if I turn the bottle, it's darker down here at the bottom, or it's a different color, I should say. And then it's actually darker at the top. So down at the bottom is the wolfberry puree. And I've had levels of puree here, but I've also had them like half full of puree. So when it's really full, I'm loving those bottles, especially. So we get the puree here, and then and that wolfberry forms the bulk star power of this healthy drink. The other fruits are also added in concentrated form, so you get the best of them without all the excess water. So just pure, velvety, delicious goodness. And then, of course, we add essential oils to make it the most phenomenal drink on the market. And it really is just unmatched. So we've covered wolfberries. Okay, we know wolfberries are in this drink. Other juices now, because we have the wolfberry puree, and then here's the juices. We have blueberries. Okay, blueberries are amazing. A few of the key facts and ingredients you should be aware of when learning about blueberries is, first, they contain resveratrol. This compound is also found in grapes and is one of the key benefits in drinking red wine. Resveratrol is known for aging support, so it helps the body maintain a healthy heart and cardiovascular system. It's used in beauty creams and spa treatments for healthy, vibrant skin. And another wonderful benefit to eating blueberries is the sheer volume of antioxidants. And it's actually one of the highest levels in the berry world is in blueberry. And it has a nice supply of vitamin K, which is needed for strong bones. Really important. All right, we also have black cherries. And these are one of the most difficult and costly fruits to find in the grocery store. So unless you live near an orchard or in areas where these beautiful fruits grow naturally, you're probably paying a lot for them or choosing to avoid them entirely. Maybe you don't even, maybe you just don't eat, or rarely, it seems like rarely do I see even black cherries around, okay? At least in Iowa. So cherries are nature's sweetest fruit, yielding not only several key vitamins and minerals, but also melatonin. Melatonin is absolutely one of the best ways to help support your immune system. And to maintain health and wellness, we need melatonin. With a super low glycemic index, you could eat cherries all day long, or you can just grab a shot of NingXia Red and get several bowlfuls worth of cherries at the fraction of the cost. Okay, because I don't know about you, but cherries are pretty pricey at the grocery store. All right, we also have plums in this, in NingXia Red, and this tasty little fruit packs a nutritional punch. It's flowing with minerals of copper, potassium, and magnesium. You'll find your efforts at being healthy essential with this fruit as part of your daily diet. Now, I personally do not like plums. And plums are one of those things that get you moving, right? They get your bowels moving. So if you are backed up or not feeling the greatest, eat some plums or drink some NingXia. Okay. Another big nutrient in plums is folate. Okay. And what we need to know about folic acid and folate is that they're not the same thing. All right. Folic acid is a synthetic form of folate and should not be consumed by humans. But years ago, at least when I was childbearing age, they pushed us to be on folic acid. They said we have to be on folic acid for the health of the baby. Not true. Really, it's not good for the baby either. Much better option is folate, which is vitamin B9, okay? And it's a natural thing that, well, folate is a general term for a group of water-soluble B vitamins, also known as B9. And folic acid refers to the oxidized synthetic compound used in dietary supplements and food fortification, whereas folate, the B9, refers to the tetrahydrofolate derivatives naturally found in food. All right. So we need the real thing. It's always better to have the real God-given natural ingredients and natural benefits. All right. One more juice that's in NingXia Red is pomegranate juice. And aside from fiber, folate, and a host of other minerals and vitamins, this one is a great source of magnesium. We need magnesium, okay? It's estimated that only 30% of people actually get the magnesium that they need, and 20% of those get less than half of the daily requirement. Magnesium is needed for the body to function at its optimal level. Our society is a soda drinking society. Would you agree? And you guys, it's funny. I grew up drinking soda all the time. We actually had a pop machine in my dad's office. It was a shop building where he'd fix things, and we would buy so much soda for him, and we just all drank it all day long. Now, thankfully, I wised up several years ago, and I normally drink water. But here's the thing about soda, okay? If you drink soda, you're losing magnesium at a rapid rate, okay? Most dark colored sodas contain phosphates, and these substances actually bind with magnesium inside the digestive tract, rendering it unavailable to the body. So even if you eat a balanced diet, by drinking soda with your meals, you're flushing magnesium out of your system. And really not only magnesium, but calcium too. So these two minerals are leached out of the body at such an alarming rate simply by consuming a soda that if the fact is, if your precious body did not have calcium and magnesium to leach out of your bones and bloodstream, which help neutralize the effects of phosphates, you would actually die from drinking the soda. Isn't that scary? It's like, what in the world have we created? And I mean, not only are the, for the soda companies to create it, but that we've created such a demand for it. So do yourself a favor and grab your NingXia Red instead, okay? Because this is so much better than a soda. All right. If you have to drink soda, drink a clear one, because at least it's going to have less of that. Magnesium researcher Mildred Seelig has called magnesium the silent guardian of our heart and arteries and necessary for life. So if you get restless leg or you have trouble falling asleep and slowing your mind down, you very likely could be deficient in magnesium. It is a really, really important mineral in our body, and we need to replenish it and not wash it out. Okay. Oh, I said that was the last one, but there is actually one more juice. It's called the aronia or berry. The aronia berry, and many people have never heard of this one. It's a common name is the choke cherry. Sorry, I'm admitting somebody. And it's a somewhat sour, bitter berry. So it's best used in jams, pies, or other recipes that call for a sweetener to be added. And what makes these beautiful little berries as precious as diamonds is their antioxidant content. They have the highest score of any berry. Okay. So let me talk about real quick about antioxidants and why this is important. So there's actually an ORAC scale, so ORAC, okay? And this score is given after testing products for their capability to neutralize free radicals. Due to the unparalleled fruits chosen in our NingXia Red, NingXia Red has a mega S ORAC score. There's lots of companies out there that, are you drinking some NingXia Red, Christopher? Awesome. There's lots of companies out there that compare themselves and their drinks to NingXia Red. And the average score for the most popular ones are between 1 and 75. And our NingXia Red comes in at a hefty 363. So it really is a powerhouse on that ORAC scale, okay? So in addition to the highest score of any berry on the ORAC scale for choke cherry or the aronia berry, they also contain anthocyanins, which is one of God's gifts to health and wellness. These are known for cardiovascular support, immune support, and digestive support. And their anthocyanins are also known to be a powerhouse of support for your visual acuity. So great for the eyes, okay? Which I don't know about you, but as I age, I would like to keep my eyes and keep them healthy. Okay. All right. So one more thing that's in this is grapes, and it's not grape juice. Okay. And there's a huge difference because a lot of companies will put grape juice in to their drinks because it's cheap. Okay. And it grows really easily and it's not expensive. So we actually use, grapes are present, but we use grape seed oil, okay, or grape seed extract. And this has been shown to contain astoundingly high amounts of both antioxidants and resveratrol, which is known for supporting longevity. Grapes also deliver key nutrients in rich abundance, and they offer an amazing variety of B vitamins and an amazing amount of potassium. Okay, so grapes are important, and grape seed extract comes from the grapes, and that's this grape seed extract is what they put in NingXia Red. Okay, and then we can't forget about our essential oils. And I love that Young Living puts essential oils in every product that they do. So the essential oils amplify the properties of the fruit. And we have 4 essential oils that are phenomenal for total body health and wellness. So we have orange, lemon, tangerine, and yuzu essential oil. So if you're not familiar with yuzu, this is actually a cross between a type of Japanese lemon and sour mandarin or orange. Okay, so lemon and sour mandarin orange crossed, and they came up with yuzu. Having citrus oils as part of our NingXia Red recipe helps us maintain our healthiest weight, find the energy and enthusiasm we've been lacking, and assist our body in its efforts to rid itself of all the toxins which like to harbor in us despite our healthiest habits and great intentions. I don't know about you, but I've always had great intentions and often fail at, eating healthier or whatever. And so I knew years ago this was nutrition. So even if I failed at what I ate, I figured as long as I drank my NingXia Red, at least I'm giving my body nutrition and something for it to work with. Okay. So NingXia is a whole body nutrient infusion. And we've already discussed a lot of the nutrients, but one more I really want to focus on is MSM. And I don't know if you know what that is, but it's an abbreviation for methyl sulfonyl methane, which is organic sulfur compound. Okay. This is the third largest nutrient found in the human body, and it's found in all vertebrates. MSM is also an ingredient found in a lot of foods, meat, dairy products, as well as vegetables. So this is sulfur. It's natural, God-given. Our bodies produce it, not sulfa, which is man-made, patented, always the same, and that many people have reactions to, right? So sulfur plays a critical role in detoxification and also in organ, bone, and inflammation system support. For detoxification, sulfur is one of the most important antioxidants that your body produces, which is glutathione. Without sulfur, glutathione can't work. Unbelievably, sulfur is found in over 150 compounds within the human body, and there are sulfur components in virtually every type of cell, so it's extremely important. It's not an antioxidant by itself, but part of MSM's action to support your body's ability to make its own antioxidants. It also provides support for all sorts of structural proteins where sulfur is an important component. So if you know people that like to work out, or maybe you're not a person that likes to work out, but you just have to go mow the lawn frequently, or the snow's coming and you're going to be out shoveling snow a lot, or you just are trying to walk your dog or whatever. The fruits and berries in NingXia Red ensure that you're getting the best MSM possible in your diet. So remember that our efforts to rebuild our body after exercise and even from the fatigue of daily actions are difficult. And it's easier for your body to break than it is to rebuild. So it's far better if we maintain and do preventative stuff, right? Which again is where NingXia Red comes from. And it can help us maintain our health and wellness to begin with, which I am all about that instead of trying to recover and start fresh. Okay, so a ton of information about NingXia Red. We're going to cover a couple other real quick ones. And the first one is NingXia Nitro. Okay, so it comes in a box. There's 14 of these little tubes of goodness right here. And you might look at this, go, it doesn't look very big, right? What is that? And how can this be good? So this tiny tube packs a big wallop of nutrition and energy. So this is for cognitive health, so brain health, as well as physical energy. Okay, so the fruits in concentrate in here in NingXia Nitro are cherry, kiwi, blueberry, acerola, bilberry, blackcurrant, raspberry, strawberry, and cranberry in a base of coconut nectar. The essential oils in here and whole oils are vanilla, chocolate, yerba mate, wolfberry, spearmint, peppermint, nutmeg, and black pepper. In addition to these ingredients, they also have included an energy blend of D-ribose, green tea extract, mulberry extract, Korean ginseng extract, and choline. So one of our favorite ingredients is choline. And it's estimated that most people are deficient in this nutrient as it's not readily bioavailable, which means your body can make use of it in most foods that we eat. And we'd have to consume twice the calories needed to get our recommended daily allowance. Okay, so why is choline so important? It's used to develop, support, and maintain healthy brain cells. Okay, so that's why this is great for cognitive functioning. A key responsibility of choline is in promoting cholinergic activity through the synthesis of acetylcholine. In your brain, there's an estimated 86 billion neurons, and they all communicate predominantly through the transmission of various chemical signalers called neurotransmitters. Acetylcholine is one of the neurotransmitters most involved in processes related to memory formation, retention, recall, mathematical and verbal reasoning, planning, and focus. It's created in your brain when an acetate molecule combines with the choline molecule, but we do not have enough choline in your system. If you don't have enough choline in your system, this can result in acetylcholine deficiency, brain fog, right? So this can be short-term or long-term. And sometimes we may just feel like we're walking through life one thought away from what we're trying to remember. And I love that saying, because it's like, how many times have I walked into a room and gone, where did I put my coffee cup? Or where is my phone, or where are my car keys, or whatever. So as we age, our body needs choline more than ever, right? So NingXia Nitro may become your friend. Personally, I love to drink a shot. I have a shot of NingXia. Actually, I do a couple shots. Most people drink, they recommend probably 2 ounces of NingXia a day. I'll do 2 to 4. If I feel like I'm coming down with something, or I've been exposed to something, or just tired or whatever, I might do 6 or 8. I've been known to drink half of a bottle through a day if I've needed to, to really boost my immune system and nutrition, remember. But anyway, I like to do a couple ounces of NingXia Red and a tube of nitro, and about, well, not quite that much water. So maybe 6 ounces of water. And then I sip on that through the afternoon to help me wake up, get over get through the mid-afternoon slump, not eat because I'm just bored and hungry or whatever. So that's a great option. Okay. It's those 2 things. Now I want to talk about NingXia Zing as well, because some people would replace my water with Zing. So if you are a carbonated beverage fan, you will love Zing. Okay. And this is made with pear, wolfberry, and blackberry concentrate. The sparkling drink will replace your favorite go-to carbonated beverage. This is infused with black pepper and lime oil, and this makes it have a zing, okay? This is known for boosting energy levels, and the black pepper oil may seem like a taste you wouldn't really want in your drink, but combined with the sweetness of the fruit, tangy lime oil, along with a dose of white tea and a slight sparkle, it can be a delicious treat. So if you love carbonated beverages, try this, okay? If you're not a huge fan of this alone, add your NingXia or add your nitro, put it in a glass with some ice, and sip on that for the day, okay? Way better for you, way healthier for you than a soda that's going to deplete your magnesium and calcium, right? All right, so we would have to consume a ton of food to equal the antioxidant, mineral, and nutrient content in NingXia Red. And the reason there's such a variety and huge amount there's lots of graphics out there. Let me back up. There's lots of graphics out there that show, 1 ounce of NingXia Red is equal to 52 strawberries and 48 heads of broccoli or whatever. The fact is, we'd have to consume a lot of food, right, to equal what we get in the nutrition wise and nutrient wise in a couple ounces of NingXia Red. Okay. And those minerals and nutrients that are in NingXia do not occur in any single food group. And that's why we would have to consume so much. So most people realize they need NingXia Red as a staple in their home. The only thing stopping them from buying it is usually the cost. And like I said at the very beginning, this is an investment in your health. And back when I first got started with Young Living, I did not understand about all the details and why they put, those ingredients in there. And I really didn't care. But once somebody explained it to me and I tasted it and thought, oh, this really is pretty good. I realized this is nutrition. And so again, even on the days that we mess up or that we're just not doing the best, this is nutrition for my body, including my brain and including my heart and things that you kind of need working well every day. And so it's an investment, and we decided it was worth it. So like I said, it seems kind of expensive at first glance, like a bottle of fine wine, or organic food maybe, or something that you just think, oh, I love this. And when we are when we recognize the importance and the value in a product, it really doesn't matter how expensive it is, right? But here's the thing, when we break down serving size and cost, this is about $1.50 a day for an ounce. Okay. So it's a great way to maintain good health, great health. And you can imagine buying all those fruits and veggies that we've seen or that we've talked about, and that you would spend a lot more money on fruit and vegetables. Some of them, like I said, we can't even get in Iowa year round. Some of them, some of them I've never seen in Iowa. They're not available in common stores. And honestly, if I have to go and buy them, I have to go to the store, buy it, come home, clean it, prepare them, preserve them long term. I often throw away more fruit than what we some days than what we eat because it's gone bad before we've eaten it, right? So the cost of purchasing fruits daily would be probably about $25 a day, 25 or more. Again, a couple of bucks for NingXia Red. Okay. When you put it in perspective, all of a sudden it shifts the value, right? And the cost. And also consider what's the value of your health. Really, our health is priceless. And it makes more sense to cut out treats, the expensive coffee places. And don't get me wrong, I love coffee, but I've been making my own coffee since quarantine, and I'm still okay, you guys. Life is good, and I'm losing weight because I'm not eating all the sugar at the coffee stores, right? We can skip checkout candy bars. You can skip the sodas that you drink, and all those other items that quickly add up. And we can switch that money out. So we're not spending more. We're just spending it in a different way, investing in our health and a shot of NingXia Red. So this all kind of comes out to, leads us to one fact, that having the most prized berry of ancient Chinese medicine, with the addition of 6 of the most health beneficial fruits on the planet, and fused with 4 phenomenal citrus-based essential oils, yields us an unsurpassed recipe of superior ingredients located in one simple bottle. Okay. To harvest the health benefits of all these, you'd be hard pressed to not only obtain all these ingredients, but to consume enough raw material to yield what comes in one tiny little glass. So I love that you can get this. You can actually start with Young Living with the NingXia Red kit, and you would receive, okay, now you gotta help me out, 2 bottles of NingXia Red, I believe, and a box of nitro. Yes, that's right. And a 30 pack of singles. That's right. So 2 bottles, 30 pack of singles, and a box of nitro for, I think it's $135, let's say. Plus, that also includes your lifetime membership. You guys, if you truly want to make a difference in your health, NingXia Red is an amazing way to start. And then this opens the door to all of Young Living's other products, skincare, makeup, bath products, health, cleaning products, essential oils, of course, animal products, baby products, kids. I mean, we have just about everything that you need, that opens it up so you get it at wholesale pricing, which is phenomenal. So I just want to touch one last thing on the taste, because I found this really interesting. If NingXia tastes, if you drink it, and I would love for you to maybe type in the comments, does it taste sweet and tart to you? Or does it taste slightly bitter, tangy, or acidic? If it tastes more bitter, tangy, or acidic to you, then you may be suffering from a pH imbalance. So it's said when your body is more acidic, the taste of certain fruits will taste bitter, tangy, and acidic. Okay. When your body is more alkaline, you'll taste the sweetness of the fruit and the tartness of the berries. So the good news is if you have that pH imbalance where it's tasting more bitter, tangy, and acidic, NingXia will actually support your body's efforts to control this issue. And in a few weeks, you'll enjoy each delightful berry taste included in the bottle. So again, another huge benefit. All right. So if you are not a Young Living member yet and would like to get started with perhaps the NingXia Red kit, or with maybe you want to start with the oils, we can get you hooked up with the premium starter kit with oils and the diffuser, and you can add NingXia Red as an add-on and really start to get the whole body, whole wellness system infusion that we all need. So I hope this was helpful. Please get back with whoever shared this with you and let them know your thoughts. Let them know if you want to try a sample of NingXia Red, and certainly let them know that you're ready to get started with Young Living, and you too can experience all the benefits of this amazing company and products. Have a great day.